Hello students, today's one again a new topic related to matter. So open your book, page number 56. As we have discussed that matter is that which occupies some space and has mass. Some space a matter is occupied. The space which a matter occupied is called volume. So the space occupied by an object, every object is made up of matter. I have already told to you. So the space occupied by an object is called its volume. Okay students, the space occupied by an object is called its volume. How we can measure it? Suppose a block is there, and that block, that means length, breadth and height is there to a block. So a block has the length 4 centimeter, breadth 3 centimeter and height 5 centimeter. So how we can know that block occupied how much space? Volume is equal to, the formula is length into breadth into height. If we multiply length, breadth and height, we can know the space occupied by that block, by any object. Okay students, so 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter, it becomes 4 3 is 12 and 12 5 is 16. So it becomes 60 cubic centimeter, because here 3 centimeter are given, centimeter, centimeter and centimeter. So it becomes cubic centimeter, and the formula the formula of volume is length, breadth and height. We have to multiply length into breadth into height. So here we calculated here the space occupied by the block is 60 cubic centimeter. Okay, next one, states of matter. So matter exists in 3 physical states, but basically 3 physical states, but 5 physical states are there. Solid, liquid and gas are 3 basic physical states, whereas 2 others, if you are going to up to date, then there is 5 physical states: solid, liquid and gas, and plasma, Bose-Einstein, condensate, these 2 are also physical states. But basically matter exists in 3 physical states: solid, liquid and gas. So how we can differentiate the existence of matter in different states? How we can differentiate that matter, if in this state we can say this is in solid state or in liquid state and gas state. So different features are there, 6 are given in your book, that is arrangement of atoms and molecules, shape and size, compressibility, rigidity and diffusibility. Okay, arrangement of atoms and molecules. Materials is made up of matter, and matter is made up of different atoms and molecules. And atoms and molecules, where we have discussed some little bit idea about atoms and molecules, we have discussed in second chapter, elements, compounds and mixtures. So this matter also made up of atoms and molecules. So how the atoms and molecules arrange in that matter, it's also a feature which can help us to know about the existence of matter in which state. Not only arrangement of atoms and molecules, but also shape and size. The matter is in which shape, in which size, it also helps us to know the existence of matter in which state. Compressibility is the next feature. Compressibility means compress. Can we compress or not? How much we can compress? That is also a feature which can help us to differentiate the existence of matter in which state. Next one, rigidity. Rigidity means how much hardness also we can say, how much hard that is the rigidity feature. Next one, diffusibility. Diffusibility means diffusion. They can mix with anyone, they can diffuse or what, that is your help us. These 6 features help us to know the existence of matter in which state. So on the next class we will discuss individual state, that means solid state, liquid state and gaseous state, how it is differentiate, how can differentiate, how much arrangement of atoms and molecules in solid state is, how is that is space is good or not, shape and size is what, how the shape and size of solid is what, how it becomes compressibility and rigidity, diffusibility, every point, the 6 points we have to discuss, then we can know that matter exists in which state. If we can see any matter, then we can say, if we know the proper knowledge about each feature which are given here, how we can differentiate. If we know, then only we can differentiate that matter is solid, liquid or gas. Commonly we know, but that is just in our mind. We have not thought that this is, we can say this is solid, liquid and gas. So thoroughly we will discuss. Okay students, so be prepared. We will discuss on the next class students. Thank you.